Remember what we talked about? They're backstage and they can hear you. Who's ready for a show today? Then please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, your moderator from Popverse. Give it up for Ashley.
Bonjour, 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 Emerald City Comic-Con! Are you ready for the most French-coded panel that we're going to have here today? Please put your hands together and help me welcome to the stage the lovely, beautiful Ben Starr! And keep it going for Jennifer England! And lastly but not leastly, the woman, the myth, the legend herself, Aliona Baranova!
Whoa! There's loads of you!
Whoa.
It's just a little game. What?
Friends, before we start, this is your experience as much as this is our experience up here. So we would like to talk to you as soon as possible. So if you would very politely like to start making your way to these two microphones, go now, and then we will get right to that. Also, if you've never been to a panel with Aliona and Jennifer and I before, it's been described as unhinged, so I think maybe we'll be bringing a calmer energy.
Don't worry, I'll put you all straight.
Are we allowed to fucking swear?
It's only between us and the entire internet.
Yeah! Merde.
Give us some of the fun English swear words that nobody says here.
Bollocks. Bollocks. Also the C word.
We say the C word so much.
With so much, and you guys don't like it.
I know you don't. We say it as an affectionate term to each other.
You
and
cheeky.
You C word.
Wanker. Wanker. Oh,
That's my favorite.
I love, and I go really British when I say wank. I'm like, wanker.
Ball bag.
Ball bag is good. Ooh. Knobhead.
Knobhead.
Knobhead. You've got to remove the H.
It's a lot of like knob insert thing. Like very British thing is like knob and then a
cheese.
Thing. Knob cheese.
It's a bit. He's nice, but he's a bit of a knob.
A knob cheese.
Should we just make the panel this?
Yeah. So what do we think about bell end as a swear?
Bell end.
Yeah, bell end.
Oh,
such a bell end.
Absolute bell end. Yeah.
Well, you left the scooter backstage, so.
Ashley, no, don't enable me.
I just want the people who provide our insurance to have a panic attack every time this happens.
For those who don't know, when we did a Baldur's Gate panel, Ashley is the biggest enabler ever. And the show have gifted me a scooter. That's why I always have a scooter at a convention, and it's in my rider, like, bring it to the next show, which they do. And so Ashley saw that I had it and was like, bring it on stage. I dare you. And I love a dare, so.
Yeah, you can find that video at thepopverse.com. But enough about us. Let's get to all of our beautiful, sexy, beret people in the audience. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from a block away from here.
Oh, woo! Love a convenient cause.
What's your exact address?
If you want to come over.
No one's listening. It's just us right now.
Yeah, if you want to come over, I have cats.
Yeah.
How many?
What? No.
Two cats.
Yeah.
I actually have a PS5 controller signed by Jennifer.
Nice.
So, yeah. And others.
Good, Sarah.
Yeah, but.
What else?
Oh.
We've got
Tell me more
ages,
about your house.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Do you have a...
But I did get this baguette from the bakery.
Nice.
Block away as well, so.
Is that a gift of tribute to our lovely, beautiful talent?
Yeah, I mean, if you want this baguette, it's been
Yes,
on
I do.
my
Give it to me now.
back.
I'm really hungry. I will take some of that
you keep
baguette.
it. But I'll come round to your house later. And...
Okay, yeah, it's I'm at the Olivian. So,
Yeah.
I have a question for all of you, I guess. So you're all in like multiple games, and so I was curious if you guys play each other's games and how you feel. Like have you ever romanced Shadowheart and Baldur's Gate?
Have you? I actually haven't.
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Yeah, she's the best. I always
If I'm going to be honest, I always see myself as a bit of a Gale girly.
Is that because you're a bit of a Gale and you just really love yourself?
It's self-love.
Yeah.
No, it's Tim Downey.
Tim Downey.
Tim Downey.
Every time anyone mentions Tim Downey, we just go, Tim Downey.
Tim Downey. So, no, I haven't romanced you, but I think that would be
That would be so weird
It would
now.
be so
that would
weird.
be incestuous.
But yes, I think we do. I think there is not just a great love between all of us as people. I think there's a huge respect for the work that we do. And I think as actors, we wouldn't be doing our due diligence if we weren't playing the games that are out there that you guys are playing. And I think that we have played obviously on stream, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. We play these games, but we also play each other's because we want to show respect to the work. I mean, I've said to anyone who's come up to my table today, I'm playing Resident Evil Requiem right now in my hotel. Like, I have a huge respect for all of those performers as well, and I have a huge respect for a lot of these people who are my peers, but also I'm a huge fan of. By the way, I'm going for my 4-hour run, no blood injector. That's what I'm doing right now. No healing items. That's where I'm at right now. I am so pilled on that game. And that's it, is because we respect the work.
Yeah, I did play, I had a tricky January and I played Dispatch twice.
Yeah.
Because, mainly because I just wanted to hear more Laura Bailey's voice lines.
So real.
I love her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This side. What is your name and where are you from?
I just asked Jen, have you played the Final Fantasy that Ben is in? No.
I'm playing Final Fantasy IX, because that's what you told. That's what you told.
You asked me what Final Fantasy should you play.
And I did say,
said,
should I play yours?
And I went, no, you shouldn't. You should play Final Fantasy IX.
And I am.
Because I know you as a person, and I'm going, I feel like that is, if there is a Jennifer English Final Fantasy, it's Final Fantasy IX. So I went, you should play that.
And he's right, and Vivi is my
Yeah.
go-to.
So yeah.
You're going to have so many people coming to your table to disagree that you should play all the Final Fantasy.
You like it?
What is your name and where are you from? What is your question?
My name is Ben. I'm from Marysville, Washington.
You can't, no, stop. You can't be Ben. I'm Ben.
I may have been Ben first.
Oh! Fight.
And you'll die first, sir.
That's probably very true. Yeah.
No, Ben. Let's live forever in a weird utopia, just me and you. What's your address?
Why am I feeling afraid suddenly?
Don't be scared. Lean into it.
It's because we're used to the accents being villain coded in the world of
Yeah.
Disney.
What's your address?
question?
If you could play a character in any video game franchise, what would be your dream franchise to play a character in?
Ooh.
I've been very vocal about how I would love to be a part of the Legacy of Kain franchise. But this is a panel about Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and I think the reason we're here is because original IP in 2026 should be king. We shouldn't be looking back. Like, of course, I would want to be a part of Legacy of Kain. Because of the performances that have inspired me as an actor. But I think we should be building new IPs, not always looking back to the past. Like I said, huge Resident Evil fan. What they're doing with that franchise, I think, is insanely good. But I would love to be in the next whatever Clair Obscur is. Let's originate characters. I mean, you guys are doing that. Tides of Annihilation, new stuff, really exciting characters. That's what we should be looking towards.
I'm going with that answer. Can't top that.
Thank you so much, Ben 2.0.
Bye, Ben.
Bye, number 2.
What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
I'm Blake, 45 minutes away, so Ben, if you want to come to my apartment.
Yeah.
I have extra controller.
If there's someone they could write their addresses down, and I'll make sure to come back tonight.
I mean,
I've got jet lag and nothing to do.
what has been your favorite characters to ever voice act? for.
What do you want to say?
Look, I'll be honest. I mean, my heart's so full of Mael at the moment, and playing that character that was written so beautifully. I mean, it's hard to compare anything. It's like choosing your children. But yeah, right now I just feel so connected to that character and the other side of who hasn't finished the game? Okay.
Put your fingers in your ears.
Yeah, fingers in your ears. Like the other side of it as well. Like how many times do we get to play that kind of level of complexity as actors? And that's the joy of games as well, because the scope is so huge. So yeah, right now it's that. But ask me in 5 minutes' time and I'll change my mind. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I think it would be. It would be her.
Mine's Dorian from Date Everything.
Oh my God, you love that one.
I've got to give a shout out to that fan base. Like, talk about unhinged. I love you all. For those who don't know, I voice a door. Actually, I voice 17 doors in a game where you can date inanimate objects. And it is so joyful. It's a celebration of diversity. It is a celebration of humanity. And you can also pretend that you're fucking inanimate objects. And they all have different romantic, sexual desires and wants and needs. And it's like, yeah, you want to get down with the trash? Let's go. And those who haven't, I'm going to shout out that video game. It's so silly and fun. And Ray and Robbie, they're an inspiration, not just as performers, but as creatives. And it was fun to do. I'm so proud of the work that I did with Verso and Clive. I wouldn't be here without him. I have a tattoo to remind myself of him.
Show us.
Here you go. For those, I will be getting a Verso one. I just didn't have time to book it in. But there's something about, as performers, having joy in the booth and knowing that what we're doing is fun for us and is going to be fun for people. And it was just so silly. In Date Everything, I play a character called Back Dorian. And Back Dorian is just Dorian, but I'm facing away from the microphone. It's so fucking stupid. And I love it. And that was Ray's idea in the moment.
I feel like watching Beauty and the Beast with you would take on a new context.
Yeah?
Because of all the inanimate objects throughout.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I had a crush on Cogsworth for a bit, you know?
Yeah. No, but like for all my gay girlies and guys out there, the thank you. No, but the feather duster.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Oh.
Aha! Yes. What about you? What's your favorite?
Do we know that her name is Babette, though, or is that just me?
Yeah, we knew that.
Guys, I didn't know I was going to be on this panel. So I brought some snacks. I was just ready to listen to Jen and Ben talk. I've not prepared any answers. What was the question?
Well, your favorite character that you played?
Oh, I played a character in a little-known game called Baldur's Gate 3. That I really didn't think was that, because those who don't know me and are like, why is she on this panel? Same. I'm thinking the same thing. I was here, they dragged me, put me on it. But I was one of the directors on Baldur's Gate, and in the first year, when we're going into early access, they suddenly realized they needed a lot of animal voices, and they got the directors and shoved us into booths on our lunch breaks. I'm like, go. Was it our lunch break? I don't remember. It was? Yeah. Or we were paid. And I quickly recorded a squirrel called Corinna the Squirrel, and I never thought this would be the reaction to a squirrel I recorded for 20 minutes, but then she became canon that she's in a relationship with, what relationship? That Shadowheart adopts her at the end, and like there's all this squirrel love, so definitely Corinna is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to this side. What is your name? Why is your headdress so amazing? And what is your question?
My name is April. I am also a local, more Tacoma than Seattle, though. the headdress was made by a friend of mine, so.
Looks amazing. Looks amazing.
I actually have kind of a two-parter question. It's clear that you did not expect this game to take off the way it did. So going into recording for Clair Obscur, what were you really expecting to see out of this game? Were you expecting the absolute love of this fan base that you clearly have obtained?
I remember we became friends over the recording process, and I remember we would do a lot of calling each other up, going, I think this game is really something. It's really special, and like there's something magic in that booth, and it's so beautifully written. And Guillaume, the director, would send us our scenes, and I remember the first one being the one by the tree. I think that's the first one I saw, and I was like, oh, this is really good. Oh, I like it. But I remember, like, Ben is a fountain of knowledge, and I remember you saying, look, this isn't going to be huge like Baldur's Gate 3, but it is going to be like a special, very like niche, I think you might have said, like culty fan base. So that was the expectation.
Yeah.
And then the reality of like the awards and...
Yeah.
Are you familiar that Reddit has dubbed the Jennifer English effect?
Yeah.
No.
A game that creeps up and becomes deeply popular
Yeah.
following the release of Clair Obscur.
That's really nice. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means Marathon is going to be Game of the Year.
Marathon. Yeah.
Yeah, I that's it. I would say what my expectations were, it would sell 500,000 copies and every single one of those people would absolutely love it. I am a huge fan of this type of game. It scratches every itch in my brain. It's a celebration of the reason why I love video games. So it sang to me very, very loudly, but that's just me. That's not all these people. And I think it's just testament to the quality of the storytelling, because the gameplay is fantastic. It's addictive. It's really, really fun. But I think the reason what compels people to dress up like this is they see humanity and they see humanity in each other. And that's something that we could have never predicted. It's an honor for us to add a little bit of spice to that. We are a very, very, very small part of what makes that video game brilliant. It is the writing, it is the directing, it is the cinematic artists, it is the mocap performers, it is Lorien Testard's groundbreaking soundtrack, and that's it's just all of that singing in harmony, and that's because it comes from love. I've wanted to say this for a while, and I haven't really found the place to say it, but I think when the opportunistic fingers of capitalism try and take apart this game and its success, I fear they will ask the wrong questions. They will ask how it was made. They will ask the how of it all, the 33 people, the environment, what is the how, but the question they should be asking is the why. The why is the reason why this is successful. And if you can find the answer to the why, you will be able to replicate the success. And I think capitalism is unwilling to ask the why because they're interested in the how. So that's my thoughts.
Follow that.
Can I not go after Ben every time?
Sorry.
I knew. I genuinely, I made a bet with someone called Jack, who's on the Kepler publishing team, that it would sell 1 million copies in the first week. I made a bet, and the bet was to win 33 baguettes. Is that the camera there? Yeah? Jack, where are my baguettes?
And I guess the second part of my question would be, what was your reaction to seeing all of the awards, all of the accolades, the Sandfall team being knighted by the French government for what they've done? what was the emotion that you experienced in that moment when you found out, oh my God, this is a worldwide phenomenon?
And why did it feel correct?
Yes, absolutely.
I think we're still in shock, right? That's it. We're in shock. It's the most beautiful, gratifying, wonderful, amazing thing, but none of it feels real. A guy came up to me in the gym the other day. I was half naked, and he thought this is a great time to approach Ben Starr. So shout out to him, and he just went, "Congratulations on the success of Clair Obscur." And I thought, thanks. And it's weird when you know you're in a gym and a guy says to you, nice job on the game, that it's stretched to where beyond it. It's been amazing, and I see a sea of berets, I see Clairs, I see Versos, like Maels everywhere. Thanks, thank you, and thank you for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What is your name? Where are you from? What is your question?
Hi, I'm Kalai. I'm from Linwood, Washington, so a little bit further up north. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations, Jennifer, on your Best Performance Award at the Game Awards.
Woo!
Thank you.
My friends and I were cheering really hard when we were streaming, so it was great. And I got a noise complaint, too.
Yeah.
But my question is, so you and Ben, as you two, have played so many different characters. So I wanted to know if your process of getting to the characters before filming, or I mean not before filming, before recording, has changed throughout the years, especially with, you just did Shadowheart and you did Maya, and now you're gonna do Tides of Annihilation. Like, has your process have changed of okay, this is how I'm gonna approach the prep?
Yeah, massively. And I think that the joy of doing a game like Expedition after Baldur's Gate 3, that was the first job I had post Baldur's Gate 3, and it was such a wonderful platform to go up off. And just use everything that I'd learned from amazing directors like Aliona and Beth Park. And yeah, I think for me, it's, like I've spoken about this before, but I think there's a reason why a lot of your favorite video game actors aren't 21 years old. It's an enormously difficult job, and that you have to rely so much on instinct, because most of the time you don't get a giant script in advance. You will just get your lines, sometimes in the booth. But for Clair Obscur particularly, we were really lucky in that we did have Jen gave us a script that was formatted like a film script. That is almost unheard of. You don't get that very often. And I think it's just a real testament to the artistry of it all. And so I was able to really prep and really get my detective mode on. Aliona bought because I like to, I'm such a nerd. I like to think of myself as like Sherlock Holmes when I approach a script. And Aliona bought me a bubble pipe. So I could just sit there and read my script. I'm such a loser. I'm okay with it though. And just go through and go, right, where is she at this moment? And especially as she, you guys that haven't played the rest of the game, get out. I want to talk all the things. But as there's another part of her character, where she's at emotionally and how much she's feeling about things and what her perspective is on Verso or Renoir or, and so it was really delicious to do that. And I think the proof is in the pudding as far as the acting is concerned across the board, not just us, but the entire cast is so fantastic. And I think it was because we were treated so well as actors. And I really encourage any developers in here or watching, I just really think, that passion and that ability to collaborate should be brought forward. That's a thing that, fuck the capitalists, but that's, if you're going to learn from this game, that is the kind of thing we want to, that I would want as an actor. So yeah, but every game is different, and sometimes you just don't have that script, and you just have to fly off the seat of your pants, and it's terrifying, but you get used to it because you're a bit older and wiser.
It's weird because the answer to your question is yes, my process changes every single time, but it's entirely contextual. I think, your relationship on Baldur's Gate was, your connection to your characters was through not just voice but body, and that's what it required. And there's a load of games that I've done recently which will eventually see the light of day, where I do very similar things. Sometimes I'm doing performance capture, sometimes doing just facial capture, sometimes I'm just doing work in the booth. Everything is contextually different, and so my process has to shift. I have to learn my lines if I'm doing PCAP. So that's a whole other thing. I actually like to not see the lines. I'm director's secret. I don't actually sometimes read the script. I just say it. And some of the best performances I've ever done, in my opinion, are when I just sight read the script. And that is not a piece of advice I would give to actors to do, but it's a thing that I've found through being a professional actor for 15 years, from performing since I was 9 years old. I know what my process is to bring out the best in what I can give. Everyone's process is going to be different, and so if you are a young actor, prepare.
Do your homework.
Do your
bitches.
fucking homework so you can go into the booth and then improvise, or be alive to the possibilities of someone. I could go into the booth and be like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And then Aliona goes, that's fucking terrible, Ben. That's not what the game is. And then you're going to give me some advice about like how to do it better. And I have to be alive to that fact. Otherwise, if you've come in and you are rigid in what you want to do, bad acting.
That's so bad. So many actors do that and don't. Okay.
Just so you know, there's a weird echo, and when Ben speaks, I actually don't know what you're saying until you face me. So when you're like, I'm trying to listen, but I keep getting like a weird echo, and then when you turn and face me and went, and Aliona, when you do this, I'm like, look like you're listening. Yes, yeah. Just trying to read everyone's reaction and go along. But there is, can you hear it as well? Like this weird.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Sorry.
Wait, that's why we just smile and...
Yeah, but in case anyone's looking at me like, why is she giving Ben evils? I'm trying to like really listen, because there's like a delay
Smile and
here.
wave, boys. Yeah. Smile and wave.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Choo-choo. What is your name? Where are you from? What is the dog's name? And what is your question?
I'm Quill. I'm technically from Oregon, but I'm a student in game art in California right now.
Yay.
The dog's name is Blue.
Oh.
Hi, Blue.
She goes to school with me. She's also getting her degree.
Blue.
I love you, Blue.
At the beginning of last semester, I actually gave a presentation to my entire class about why Clair Obscur should be the game of the year. And
correct.
I should get a better grade now because I think I was correct. But I wanted to ask for all of you, what makes working in the game industry special compared to other areas, in like voice acting or just creative in general? Like, what makes it special to you, and why do you keep coming back to it?
Can I answer first so that I don't have to follow Ben?
Yes.
Thank you.
I have nothing to say.
He hates games.
The answer is the fans, the fandom. Like, there's no other medium that has such a strong community that come together over something that they enjoy, and that's incredible, and it gives back to us all the time, every day. Ben and Jen, take it away.
That is a huge part.
No, don't copy my answer.
Oh.
It's not the fans. You all suck.
That's the clip. That's what's going viral. Thank you so much.
You can all leave. I'll just stand here and talk to myself.
This is why you don't let men on stage.
I'll go. I'm so sorry.
For me, I think, yes, it's that. I'm not copying, I swear. But that is a huge part of it. But I think as well, there's something about the industry that, for me anyway, like I found my best friends for life in this industry, and especially the actors. I think because most of us don't go into it wanting to be famous. I think maybe people that might have changed, especially since Baldur's Gate 3. I think some actors kind of go, I want that. And I'm like, no, you don't.
Do you want to name some of those actors?
Hey there.
Wow,
hey.
I feel like there's a story there. Oh my God.
Spill the tea, bitch. No, but genuinely, I think there's something very beautiful about a lot of the people, not all of the people, but a lot of
There's
the people.
another story there.
Stop it! Pack it in!
I can suddenly hear you really clearly.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mine's now really gone up. All I can hear is me.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think for me, it's that as well. It's the community. It's this community and it's this community. And of course there are egos sometimes, but not in the way that you think there would be. And there's a lot of humility and a lot of people who just really give a shit about the job they do and give a shit about the people that they work with. And I love them. And it feels like chosen family for me now. And I'm going to stop being cheesy and shut the fuck up.
But who do you not like?
You.
Yeah, no. Finally, you've said it. I think that, it's not a secret. Like, I love video games. They're my favorite medium of storytelling, of entertainment. I think it is the most advanced form of storytelling that we have. I think it's incredibly exciting. That is not to diminish others, but for me, it's the most impactful on me. And I think the reason I keep coming back to it is, A, it's fucking cool. Secondly, what we're doing matters because you are actively engaging in the material. You are not passively sitting there on your phone. You are not sitting there and doing it for content. You actively have to sit down and play the game, and your fingers and your brain and your mind have to engage in such a level that what we're doing is leaving an indelible mark on you. And that is why there are so many of you here, and that's why I too would be there if there was a game up that I really cared about, because those people's work has mattered to me more than whatever episode of a television show, which, although might be brilliant, is inherently passive in its experience. That's not to say that it's any less, but I love the fact that you have to really engage in it. And we're not just doing 10 hours of a TV show. We're doing 100, 150, 1,000 hours of work that is going to affect your life, that you can keep coming back to. And I like the fact that it feels very concrete.
Danny, you coming out here with all these sincere answers, it's just blowing my mind. Gentleman with the loud claps, what's your name, where are you from, and what is your question?
My name is Jeremy. I'm from San Francisco Bay Area.
Woo!
Nice.
And I want to start off, before I ask a question, a dad joke. What do you call a ghost hunter? What type of pants do they wear?
Oh, I don't know.
Tell me.
A pair of normal jeans.
Stop it.
Very good.
So my question is, at the end of the day, once you guys finish doing your voice recording, the characters being emotionally driven, emotional drive, how do you walk out and ground yourself and go like, oh, that was a experience and a rush?
I watched Selling Sunset.
Love Selling Sunset!
Are we sad that Chriselle is not coming?
Oh, what?
It was her time. It was her time.
Spoilers!
It was her time.
The new season!
This is like a year old.
It was quite clear she wasn't going to come back.
She wasn't going to come back.
No way.
Obviously not.
It got toxic.
Also,
it got toxic.
It got so toxic.
To be honest, some of that was on Chriselle. I think she really just put her aura in when she shouldn't.
Hey
Listen,
now.
I'm a Chriselle fan, but still,
where is
some
she
of that
going
stuff she was
now?
out of line. Obviously, other things were out of line. We never. Anyway.
If you haven't seen the Netflix Christmas movie Hot Frosty,
Yeah, I have.
she has a turn in there that's quite sweet.
Love that.
Is she going back to her acting career?
Yeah.
Great.
She never left. What do we do?
What was the question?
It was how do we reset from emotional
Oh,
stuff?
yeah, Selling Sunset.
Do you know,
yeah.
even in the process, like often we're doing quite a lot of material in a day, and you can go from anywhere from doing battle barks to crying your eyes out to a romantic moment to all of that. You can, if the material's there, you've got to get through it, and sometimes it isn't chronological, so you just have to do that. And I think that's part of the craft, is the ability to do it, shut off. Like, we were doing Expedition 33 so fucking quickly that some of those scenes is like, I'm doing the end of the game 9 a.m. Monday morning, and then at the same time, I'm then doing good with Monoko 3 seconds later. But I have to be able to understand what the context of that is and then immediately tap into it. And I just walk away from the microphone. I would say any actor, if you're working on a particular voiceover, actually, PCAP performance anyway, move away from the space. There is something incredibly freeing about getting out from wherever that emotional place was, shake it off, because the imprint on your physical body can get stuck there, and just walk it off and then come back. And it is such a simple trick that may seem like I'm just saying it's witchcraft, but it's true, it works, because you just want to get rid of all of that and then go and watch Selling Sunset.
For me, I'm much less good at that. I'll be honest. I am a person with big feelings all the time, good and bad. And I think if I were to do Expedition now, I would perhaps approach it a bit differently, and I would do things differently for my own mental well-being, because it is really hard. And it's hard to, your brain thinks, it doesn't differentiate between reality and imagination. And which is why we've got to be careful about what we think about. I did find it really difficult. And I think now I would do more of that. I would do more grounding stuff in between, because it is hard. And this is why I'm not like, when everyone's like, I want to be an actor, I'm like, do you? Don't, unless you like, because you've got to build up that resilience, and you've got to build up that self-worth and all those things, because it's a really it's a very joyous and very lovely and very frivolous job, but it's also really it's difficult on the old brain. So yeah, I think I would approach it differently. I don't think I did do it as great for myself. So yeah, I would do it differently.
I said to you the other day about a session I did recently, last week, and I thought I was fucking terrible in it. And it's tough. Like, this is probably overly sharing now.
Love it.
I find it hard now, because before I'd go in and the work would be fine, right? You'd go in, it's like, I'm just an actor. Hi, I'm Ben. I'd like to do this role. I go into a booth now sometimes, or I go into a studio or whatever, and people know who I am. So I come in with a level of baggage of like, Ben's got to be great. And if I'm not great, then I'm shit. Because I hold myself to an incredibly high standard where I want to be flawless for you. I want to impress you. But ultimately, I preach this idea of failure being very important. You have to be freeing to fail. But at the same time, I still don't remember that. And so actually, I did a session the other day. I thought I was absolutely terrible because I wasn't getting it as much as I wanted to. And that was hard. I had to shake that off by going, you're not actually terrible. And everyone thought it was great. But in my mind, I wasn't doing it with the fluidity that I wanted. And you'd never know. I'm not going to tell you what it is because just in case you find out. But that happens all the time. Like, you can't always be great. And it's not just the emotional thing. It's how emotionally aggressive you are towards your own abilities. And I was beating myself up for like a good 2 days about how I didn't do what I wanted to. I imagine I achieved the result, but it wasn't in the method that I felt okay with. So I had to go and watch Selling Sunset.
Selling Sunset.
This panel is not sponsored by Netflix. Thank you so much. Thank you. What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
My name is Naomi. I'm from Bothell, Washington. And my question is, if you could redo your performance in any scene, what scene would you redo?
Do you not hear what Ben just said?
Oh, yeah.
No, I know what I would redo.
What would it? Are you going to say?
Yeah, I am as well.
What?
It's who hasn't finished the game. No.
Get out.
You know the scene at the beginning of Act 2. We just get back to the camp for the first time, and then Verso goes up to Mael to give the journal back to her, and you're like, no, and he's like, I've got the journal here, and then walks off, and I think the line is like, I'm sorry I didn't arrive sooner, I think is the line. That is the first line I ever recorded as Verso. And we did it 6 times, because it wasn't us recording the scene, it was us figuring out what the texture of Verso was going to be. And I don't think we got it. Maybe we did, but I didn't think we got it. It didn't feel like we nailed it. And then Guillaume was like, we'll come back to it. We never did.
Never do. They always do say that. You always go, please, can I just do that at the end? It never.
We never came back to it, so I'd love to do it again. I don't think I would have done it better. Actually, I think I would probably do it worse. but I think I see the scene, I go, that's actually great. but I still feel like I'm owed that opportunity to go back and do a better version of it. You know, I'm like, fuck you, Guillaume. I want to have another go. But yeah, that was the scene I would redo. I'd reapproach.
Whoever fixed Ben's microphone, thank you, because that was like an ADHD nightmare for me. I felt like that guy at the Grammys who, was performing but then had the like feedback. Yeah, that's how it sounded up here for me.
This is why we love the
Alex
beautiful people
something.
backstage who solve
Thank
all
you.
of the problems
Appreciate
for
you
us.
Tech
so
wizard.
much.
I actually have an answer for once. Well, not to redo, but I originally recorded Clair in the game, who Deborah Wild, an amazing friend of ours, plays, and she is right to play the part. But when I recorded it, she's meant to sound older than Ben, and Ben, love you, but your gruff voice that you do,
Yeah.
He's just a girl.
there's no way I can sound older than that. And I came out of the recording, and it's a weird decision to make as an actor, but I knew that these developers are so kind and lovely, and I know they felt awkward about it. So I told them, you need to recast. I'm wrong for the part, and I don't want this game. It's going to be an amazing game, because I knew, Jack, you owe me 33 baguettes. I fucking knew. But yeah, that was something that was weird as an actor to, ask for them to redo as the developers, but ultimately it was the right decision. I see a Claire in the front there. Dev did a fantastic job, and it makes sense. She's right for the part. So, yeah.
Yeah, she sounds well old.
She's got such an old voice.
Well,
She's older than
old.
Lady,
She's so
Lady
old.
She nails it. She nails it.
She's, yeah.
No, but I think that's such a testament to you as a human being.
Yeah.
To I don't know many actors that would do that, and I just think fucking
Yeah.
more integrity, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What is your name? Where are you from? What is your question?
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm from the Tacoma area. Woo. And I wanted to ask, because me and my friend just finished Act 2, there are a lot of very, very intense emotions in this game that have really affected me. Were there any scenes where you guys got really, really into it, really affected, and had to relax from that because you're like, whoa?
Yep.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Do you remember when we were in France and they played us the ending out of context and I'd never seen it before?
Oh my God, yeah!
And I bawled. Sorry for the people who haven't finished the game, but...
Do you know what? That was such a huge moment for us because
So
we'd
good.
seen it kind of we knew it in context, in the context of us recording it and seeing it, but seeing another person watch it for the first time, we're not going to say what happens. Seeing another person watch it for the first time was like, this is actually, we're quite good in this. That was quite good, but it was so, I'm always take myself out of it. I'm like, yeah, it's fine, but that is, yeah, I remember that
Testament,
moment.
yeah, because it was beautiful, the music, the performances, everything about it. I was like, I don't even know who these characters are. I don't know what's happening.
You had no
but I'm
context and you were
crying so
still
much.
crying.
Yeah, and it was the first time meeting the development team.
Yeah.
I was just crying, and I'm an ugly crier as well. Jesus. But it just... No, I'm like one of those kind of, yeah. You're not. No, yeah, you are. Never mind.
I mean, you did a lot, Jen. You did a lot of crying.
I did so much crying, and I like crying. So it was really nice for me to just be able to do what I do best. Skills in life.
Special skills.
Mael doesn't actually cry in those scenes at all. Mael doesn't cry. She went, what if she cried? I'm like, no, okay. Maybe she cries. No, she doesn't.
Yeah, doing. I think it's at the beginning, so you can one of the first flashbacks, well, not the black and white scenes where Mael has a panic attack, and that again is kind of going back to you've got to be so careful as an actor to differentiate, and that was hard. But one thing when we were doing Baldur's Gate 3, I've raging ADHD, and we developed a system together of focus breaks and just started really normalizing it. And because quite often when you're recording a video game, and especially if you're new to it, and it's hard to ask for things, and actually so much better that you go, I need 5 minutes to just step out and do exactly what you say, then power on and do a far an inferior performance. So I really recommend that to anyone, like, you know, however your brain works, of just taking that pause, because you will just concentrate and do better and collect yourself.
Advocate for yourself.
Advocate for yourself.
If there are any
always.
aspiring actors, video game actors in the audience, that is what you will be taken advantage of, because ultimately you're there to provide a product for people. You're providing a service, and people will treat you as a service provider, often over being an artist, and actually being true to yourself about what if you are going to be treated as a service provider, you have to be able to provide that service. So actually, if they're saying you need to do me the third gigantic roar, like, no, I can't. I can give you 2, and then we move on.
Yeah.
You've got to be happy with that.
And I'm going to do the roars at the end of the session, not at the beginning, because your voice will be fucked. Yeah. And you can be lovely about it. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to be a dick.
Yeah.
You can be sweet as hell.
Wasn't your question which parts of the game we...
Yeah.
That was a really great example of ADHD that completely went off.
I really enjoyed my answer. Where do you live?
Outside of Tacoma.
Yeah, you said the Tacoma area. I'm assuming, like, just more specific would be great for me. Like I said, I've got like...
debating how much I want to dox myself to the internet.
No,
Thank you.
I'll dox you. No, I appreciate it. Of course,
No
of course.
clue.
I've got 3 other houses to go to.
Oh yeah. For an actual real answer, playing the game, the no-co bit.
I cried.
I cried my fucking eyes out. How could they?
Thank you so much for that question.
Thank you. I'm sorry we didn't answer this.
What is your name? Where are you from? And what is your question?
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm actually originally from Michigan. I've been in Seattle for about 6 years now.
Okay.
I've been languishing through mortuary school, so I haven't quite finished the game. But
That's a wild
That is
sentence.
C-wordy. That is
Such a lovely
C-wordy of you.
sentence.
yeah, I
Yes.
kind of fell into it. I started doing body transfers, and then they're like, "Oh, I guess I'm here now for death
Yeah.
care forever."
You know how
When-
to make a first impression.
Yeah. Also, like,
Love you.
the choice
I
of
get that a
word,
lot.
I love the word languish. It's like you're just
Languish.
going, sorry, I'm in mortuary school. I'm sorry, I'm just languishing here. I shan't be moving for a few years. Fuck your game.
At some point, a fainting couch will be brought up.
Yeah. Languishing. That's
See, I was
beautiful.
thinking about asking a different question, but I'm going to go with the more difficult one because you decided to do that. So.
I'm ready for you.
You're kind of giving Hedonism Bot from Futurama right
Yeah.
now.
So the one question I am going to get right on my board exam is about maladaptive grief because of this game. And the question I have is that a very big theme in the game is about grief. And it has a lot of... People haven't finished it, but I'm going to ask this question anyway.
Do it.
If you had the opportunity to return to something that was lost or talk to someone who is gone, would you take that opportunity even if you feel like you've already moved on? And if you did, would you be able to step back from that, abandon it again?
Tough question, tough answer. For those who don't know my story, my dad tragically died of a heart attack in 2022 when I was halfway through making Final Fantasy 16.
I'm sorry.
My granddad died on the Wednesday. My dad then died on the Friday. The irony is he organized his own funeral, and I had to stop everything and then essentially write the eulogy, prepare everything. It was the most traumatic thing that will ever happen to me. It was the worst thing that could ever happen to me, and it happened. And I think about this question all the fucking time. So it's a great question. The answer is yes, I would. And that's why I think when you think about the way this game ends, for some people, I think I would be like Mael because I get it. Because there are so many things that have been unfairly taken away from me. And I think it's okay. I think we should be able to move on, and I would want to move on, but I don't know if I would have the strength to, because the most important person in my life was cruelly taken away from me. I still have his phone number in my phone. I still have it on my favorites. I still have the last messages he sent to me on there. There is something so interrupted about that experience. And I think those people who this game has resonated with, I get it. And I think there is no perfect way of grieving, because I think I'm doing it very imperfectly. I try and be better at it, but I'm not. I'm really bad. I had a massive cry the other day because my friend had some equally bad news, and I, for some reason, made their grief about me. And that's painful, because I'm like, your parent is going through something awful. My dad died, and now I feel bad because I miss him. Yeah, I think I would be like Maëlle, because I'm broken, right? And that's the way that I think in the moment that I would choose to fix myself, because I think I'm a fundamentally selfish person, because I haven't had the opportunity to be selfish. I've had to be selfless. I've had to sit there and deal with other people's grief and take a back seat but I would want to be selfish, and I think it's a reclamation of self, that ending. So yeah, that's my answer to your question.
Anybody else have a somber answer?
I think if I was to answer that, I would get emotional, so I'm not gonna.
That's fair.
I have a funny story to share.
Great, because that's probably going to be the last question. So if you're mad about that, my name is Ashley. You can complain about it in the post-show survey.
No, we can answer quickly. Can you two answer quickly?
We'll answer quickly. We'll do something quick.
My funny story was the three NPCs that I play in the game. Usually Marie, you know, the one that's like not dealing well with about to being gouged when she meets Sophie. Usually in a video game, when you have NPCs voiced by the same person, you place them in different areas of the game so that the audience doesn't hear that they're all different people. Guillaume, the director of the game, decided to place mine one after the other in the game at the plaza because he found it funny. That's my funny. Nisha, yes, what is your question,
We'll be
babe?
so quick. We'll be so quick.
Okay, after that story, that was a lot, but I'll ask the question quickly. So, hi, my name is Nisha. I'm from LA, and I don't think you want to go to my apartment because that means LAX. So my rapid fire question is, obviously you guys have done conventions across like America, and the game is very French. What quintessential American experience that you guys have experienced would baffle your very French character?
American experience.
What was that thing we did? Medieval times.
Medieval times! Oh my God, medieval times! Oh,
America, you are not okay.
It's like a McDonald's version of Warwick Castle.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wild.
it's brilliant. It's a laugh. You have like cocktails out of tankards.
Yeah.
And people do interesting
British accents.
Yeah.
No, can you give us your version of a medieval times British accent?
Oh, hello.
All right, cup of tea,
My sword is not. What?
They were fans of Baldur's Gate, and they met us afterwards, and they were like, "Are our British accents amazing?" And we were like,
No, some of them. Can I just say, some of them were. Some of them were. If you're watching, yours was really great. Okay?
They came back and were like, Ben, these accents are so good. Some of them are terrible, but some of them are great.
Some of them are really great.
rapid fire questions, guys.
Thank you.
So that.
Hi,
What's your name and what might be the last question?
Hi, my name is Katie. I'm from San Diego. And I was wondering if you could tell us about original characters that you guys have created, either D&D or grade school characters or any of that.
Let me tell you about the amnesiac wood elf wizard Radiant Thornbear from my D&D campaign. That is an emotionally complex little elf. I love him.
So are you.
Thank you, I am.
You are.
I'm such a complex little elf. I'm such a little elf. He's such a self-insert. At one point I said, I would like a cult entirely dedicated to me. It's the best. For those who haven't played, I imagine most of you have, Dungeons & Dragons. the most amazing millennial therapy you can do. I love it. I love my D&D campaign dearly. We're nearly 50 episodes in. It's changed my life. I've met some of the most amazing people, and it enables me to exist in a world that makes me feel safe. It makes me feel emotional, and I have processed grief. I have been through crazy things. I've dressed up as various things. I've fought dragons. It's the most amazing thing. I love him. He's at times an awful person, but he's an awful person in a safe way, and that's a really pleasure to play.
I'm not following that. One more part. One more.
All right, cool. My name is Julian. I'm from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Thank you. So, is there an ending which you think is the canonical one?
You have 68 seconds to answer this.
And for Ben, what do you think was Clive's fate at the end of Final Fantasy 16?
Can't tell you that because that's entirely up to you. So when it comes to 16, 16 is very open to interpretation. Whatever you think happened, happened. And when it comes to Expedition 33, the canonical answer is whichever one you chose. Because it's true, whatever one happened, that's the one that you chose, and the other one didn't happen, and therefore that's the correct answer.
Nah, fuck you all, it's my house. Let her live her life. No, it genuinely is. It is entirely up to you, and just...
You don't believe that?
No, I'm just saying words.
You always say, like, Marielle.
That's because, she doesn't have a happy life, and I just let her live her delulu life. Like, just let her live.
In a fake world.
In a fake world with her friends. Yeah, that's that.
Beautiful friends, if you didn't get to ask your question, you can find these lovely people on the show floor.
Thank you to everyone.
Give it up for Clair Obscur!
Thank you.
One more time, Emerald City, make some noise for the cast up here.